I was really amazed by the creativity emerging from the CALD communities. And I realized that when we analyze the data or hear their stories, we discovered immense cultural heritage, insight, and also values from their sharing of the stories. And I think the stories are not just accounts of survival. The stories are filled with lessons and resilience that can reshape how we better understand those communities and also how we better engage them during emergencies and prepare them for the future challenges.
Like this workshop, I often join some different type, but this is the first time I have fun. Yes, drawing the picture and then talking to different kinds of people. We can join it and then we can use our imagination in the creation. That's really interesting. So I like this workshop. Thank you.
The thing that I found most enjoyable is just the way that we have been able to connect with CALD community members, socialise with them, understand their needs and how courageous they are, how welcoming they are coming from many different parts of the world. They're the things that have made this a really enjoyable and I think it's a very successful project as well.
For me now, I think I feel kind of responsible for helping my community who is vulnerable, not being able to speak language. For me, if I'm able to help them, I think I will, and I will try my best to make community safe. We all live in the same community. Like Makolo said, disaster actually makes people stronger, community stronger. I quite like that kind of saying. Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised by the amount of different cultures that are in Cairns, but also how well they're supported by local organisations. I've enjoyed learning a lot about the different communities that we've been working with. I've also enjoyed the different research methods that we've been using, and I've really enjoyed how we centre the participants' voices in the research process, from the co-design right through to the outputs that we'll be producing from this project. So I think that's what's really important and missing in a lot of place-based research and research on CALD communities is really centering participants' voices, and that's what we're doing with this project, which I think is what makes our findings so valuable.
So really important is feel like you are part of something, which is also important, like all this information, to grow knowledge, particularly the cultural part of countries. Something that maybe for some of us is something normal, but for some cultures, some like not standard rules could be against to their culture, like Chinese. But they explain us with the numbers. It was actually surprising, and it's something that government have to think about.
This project really speaks to my heart, because myself is a researcher and a scholar from CALD background. So I feel a strong sense of responsibility to advocate the interests for these communities across Australia. I wish to leverage the knowledge and also evidence-based research, as well as develop new resources to support those communities and ensure no one is left behind when disaster events strike.